so long. I've prayed for it. I can't believe it's happening. You came to me.
Yes. Mason.
I swore I'd never let it get this far.
I've wanted you to. I've thought about this as much as you have. I've even dreamed about this.
Have you?
I want you. That's why I came here. I want to be with you. I know this changes everything. My life. Your life.
Don't be afraid. If it makes us happy, what can be wrong with it?
But there are other people involved. How can we think of just ourselves? There are so many other things to think about. I can't do this.
Mary, wait. I'm responsible for this. If there's any blame that belongs to me, I'll accept it. But don't go. Not now. Kirk is out of his car. He's heading toward the cabana now.
Got it. Let's get you away from the window.
Well...
Tell me one thing.
What?
Do you think Kirk has any idea that we're onto him?
I don't see how. It was just an accident. We weren't able to make the switch with the decoy. He was following me because he was jealous. I'm sure of it.
Nick, does he have a weapon? Can you tell from there?
I don't see anything in his hands. At least not yet, but that doesn't mean he isn't armed. He could have a gun in his pocket or in a shoulder holster. Hold on now. He's getting very close.
I think it's time for you to go into the back room.
I don't think it's time I should go into the back
room. You're
room.
gonna do what I tell you to do. You still got him in sight?
Oh, yeah. Your decoy and I are both keeping a real good eye on him.
Good. All right, let's go.
What does this mean we're not going to go through with the plan?
Eden, I want you to go into the back room.
I think you're making
now.
a very big mistake.
He is right outside the window, Cruz. I'd better sign off or he's gonna hear me. Good luck.
Damn it, what the hell do you think you're doing?
It's the best way, believe me.
I told you I want you
Just
out of
keep
here.
still. It's too late.
Okay, Mom, come on. Talk to me.
What?
You may think you're sitting here with me, but I wouldn't know it. What are you thinking about?
Time passing. What's behind? What's to come ahead? I think birthdays make me do that.
Well, it's all right. You just seem unhappy.
Oh, no, honey, I'm sorry. I'm not unhappy. As a matter of fact, I made a birthday resolution. That as long as I can, I'm going to do only the things that I most enjoy, and that's being with my family, so I'm perfectly happy right now. I'm sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I'm just tired.
Well, I think I'd worry less if you looked happier. How's that? Much better.
Actually, I am a little concerned about something. You said yesterday that you're feeling surrounded. I was worried about that.
I think yesterday I just had a bad day. I don't feel surrounded. I mean, not by Nick so much.
Good. Have you thought about contacting him?
Yeah, I've thought about it a lot, but I don't think I'm ready. Or maybe I don't feel as if I've earned the right yet, if you know what I mean. Mom, I don't know. I feel so confused. I have no idea what I feel.
Honey, I wish you'd think about getting some professional help.
I have. I've thought about it.
Well, then do it. Don't take too much time. None of us can afford to do that. Time is a very precious thing.
Listen, can I have a pen and paper, please? Certainly.
See what a difference that makes. It's all a matter of how you apply the makeup. You really look lovely. Oh, look what I got for you today.
Oh, Gina, that is so beautiful. I've never seen a dress as beautiful as this.
I want you to wear it on your date with Ted tonight.
Oh, you've been so generous. I don't know how to thank you.
You don't have to thank me. I just hope you forgive me. I know what a pain I can be sometimes. And I want you to realize how much I've grown to care for you. Not just as a member of the family, but as a friend.
I feel the exact same way.
All right, and I only have one more page of Ted's paper to type, so I better get to it.
Okay.
Why don't you get dressed while I'm finishing up?
Okay, thanks. Haley, you see, you're hurrying.
Haley, where are you?
I'll be right down, Ted.
Well, come on, tell me what room you're in. I'll come on up.
Hi.
Whoa. Oh, my God. You look terrific.
Thanks. I brought a dress to change into since we were going out.
Wait, let me just look at you here.
It's all finished, except for the bibliography.
Yeah, I heard you upstairs. You sound like a machine gun.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't finish it.
Oh, my God, this is terrific. Oh. Thank you very much. I'll just finish this tomorrow morning.
Oh, no, I can do it for you.
No, I'll finish this tomorrow morning. Right now, you and I, we're going out for a special dinner.
Well, haven't you already eaten?
Yeah, but you haven't, have you?
No.
Okay, good. It'll just be my second dinner. Can't wait.
Oh, wait, so you don't have to do that, really.
No, my gosh, it's already overruled. I'm still hungry, and I'm going to take you out and show you around. Go to a real crowded place where I can just show you up in that dress.
What did you say?
Okay. Well,
What do you have there?
Oh, it's just a card I found there. It's a jeweler in Ojai. Fowler.
I wonder how it got there.
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to hang on to it. You never know when you just might need a jeweler. Well, you ready?
I'm ready.
We're off.
Okay.
Something?
I don't like anything Kirk gave you. This shouldn't be happening.
I know, but it is. Now I'm going to turn very casually towards the window.
Very dumb or very brave. I think the operation is back on. Does he have anything in his hand?
No. He's still empty-handed.
I think maybe I saw something, but it's too dark to really see.
I'm gonna take a look for myself in the cellar. You know, I could strangle you for this.
Strangle me? Is that what you'd like to do?
I'll show you what I'd like to do in a minute. Still think this is a fun game?
No. I'm scared to death.
Don't worry. We'll get through this somehow. Just stay close to me, all right? Come here.
Watch out. Kirk is starting to take something out of his jacket pocket.
Get down. Get down.
It's all right. He's only wiping his face with a handkerchief. Now he's trying to get a better look inside.
Let's give him something to look at.
He's backing away from the house. I think he's going back to the car. Looks like he's leaving. Yeah, he's driving off.
Tell Brenda to follow him and see where he goes.
I will. I'd be worried there for a second.
So were we. Thanks, buddy. That was a close call.
Always the one.
Good. Good. The food's good, and the view's not too bad.
Oh, Ted, this must be real expensive.
I get a family discount.
Oh.
Okay, now let me just see if I can pull some strings here and actually get a table without a reservation. Oh, okay, there he is. Just hold on, I'll be right back.
Tell me about that doctor you were seeing. Didn't you like her?
No, in fact, I walked out of her office and never went back.
I didn't know that.
Well, she just said some real obscure things. I don't know. We just didn't hit it off.
Then you should really try to find somebody else that you like. You want me to make some inquiries?
Oh, no. Honey, Lionel's over there. I just saw him walk in. I'd like to talk to him. Would you excuse me?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
Kelly, listen. You shouldn't get turned off by therapy just because you had one doctor you didn't like. Think about it, okay?
I will.
Good evening, Sophia.
Hi, Mark.
You haven't seen my wife anywhere, have you?
No, I haven't. Not this evening.
Oh, I was supposed to meet her here for dinner. Well, actually, I'm glad I ran into you. There's something I want to talk to you about. Why don't we sit just for a minute?
Mark,
Please.
Look, I know I left right after the test.
Yes, and you didn't call either. Actually, I should be angry with you.
Well, I've been awfully busy, really.
Well, actually, you dropped out of sight. Listen, Sophia, we do have to talk about when you can have that biopsy done.
Mark, I haven't actually been that busy. I'm avoiding the biopsy.
Oh, that's foolish, Sophia, considering that the tests we've done aren't anywhere near conclusive. In fact, we're not going to know anything for sure until we do the biopsy.
I'm not sure I want to be sure.
Sophia, there's no reason to panic. I told you that most breast lumps just turn out to be a benign tumor anyway. But we don't really have time to wait. The sooner we act, the better off you're going to be.
I hate hospitals. I don't want to go to a hospital.
And that's fine. I can do the procedure at my office.
Think about it, okay?
Sophia, I know this is frightening for you, but you have to have the biopsy. There is no decision to make. You don't have a choice. Listen, why don't you let me make an appointment for you? I'll call you and tell you when you can come in.
Mark, I will handle this. Now, whatever is wrong with me didn't happen yesterday, and I'm not going to die tomorrow. I need time to adjust to this in my own way.
Sophia. As a matter of fact, I understand what you're going through. Actually, I've experienced a certain amount of panic and denial myself in a different context. And I know that the worst thing about it is that it makes you feel so alone. Now, I'll give you until tomorrow. But I want you to come in then. And don't be afraid. I'm sure whatever it is, we can handle it as long as we act now. Remember, tomorrow.
You know I'd never hurt you.
I know. Mason.
Yeah?
I can't lie about this afterwards. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I know.
But I want you. I want you. Are you angry?
No. I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what's happening. I thought I was too, cynical or angry to fall in love. Feel like a kid again. I want to go around carving our initials in trees or turning cartwheels or something.
Don't do that yet.
Well, you don't have to worry. I can't turn a cartwheel. Sounding stupid, aren't I?
No, you're wonderful.
You make me feel that way. I've needed you for so long.
We've lost so much time. And it's all my fault. Because you've always made me laugh. And you've always made me think and feel things. And I've just been so scared that I've kept backing off.
I've been scared, too. We've never known anybody like us before. You were inexperienced. I was a mass of defense mechanisms. No wonder we were afraid of each other.
You've always understood me better than anybody. Sometimes too well. Oh, Mark's gonna be home.
No. Don't think about Mark. Not now. Just us. Being here with me.
I can't believe I'm here with you. This isn't a dream, is it? This isn't one of my fantasies. You're here. I'm here. You're so real. I can't forget about Mark.
Do? Just for a minute? Just for a few seconds? There's nobody out there to answer to? Nobody else in the world but the two of us? Alone. I think I've finally had enough to eat.
Ted, I just can't express how happy I am.
Well, you don't have to worry about expressing it. Just go on being happy.
Well, I'm going to try. I like the feeling.
Good.
Oh, gosh. You know, when my dad died, I used to worry every day about where life was going to take me. What was the next day going to bring? I don't really worry about it so much anymore.
Well, that's good.
You know, I wasn't even going to come here. But I guess I just wanted to give a new city a try. And I did. I have a job I like, a wonderful friend, and I realize now that life doesn't always have to be a constant fight every minute of the day. You can have wonderful moments. I'm really glad I met you.
Haley, same goes for me. You know, when I compare myself to you, I feel like a spoiled, rich kid.
Dad, when I compare myself to you, I feel like a hick who doesn't know anything.
No, Haley, listen to you. I mean, I know I don't know so much, but I mean, your life, Haley, it's tested you. You've been through so much, and despite everything now, I mean, look at you. You're a kind person, and you've got this inner strength, you know. I don't know, I just wish I was more that way.
You are.
No.
No, you are, Ted. I see it in you. You have the strength to do anything you want. I know it. I believe in you. Oh.
Sorry. Well, she took off. Good. You have any idea where we go from here, Inspector?
No, I don't. Have you heard from Brenda yet?
No. I'm sure that she'd call us if she saw him turn around.
He probably went home.
Most likely. I think it's time to get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
Eden, please. We're done here.
Do you need me any more for tonight?
No, I think Brenda can cover me now. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, thanks for everything.
Are you sure, Cruz?
Yeah, I'm positive. I'll be fine.
All right, I don't mind telling you, it was a little bit hairy there for a second. And if he should decide to turn around and come back, it could get spooky all over again.
I'll handle it, yeah.
All right. Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
Both of you.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
You should spend the night at your mama's or maybe Kelly's.
No, I'm going to go home.
Are you crazy?
We want to catch him, don't we? If I don't go home all night, he's going to be suspicious. And then he can't pretend that I'm not seeing him, and I can't either anymore. We have to play him. If we don't, we throw our whole plan into the wind.
What? All you need is a plausible excuse for why you have to spend the night at somebody else's. I don't care if he can pretend to... From now on, just do what I say, all right?
I will not. This plan was my idea, if you remember. I should have some voice in how it's handled.
Make it a small voice. And another thing, we're not going to have a repetition of what happened here tonight. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, really? Is that right?
You bet it is.
And exactly what are we talking about? Are we talking about me coming out of that room, or am I putting my arms around you?
Both.
I don't know why you're pretending to be so upset about it.
Because it isn't right, and it wasn't, and it's not necessary.
Well, maybe I can't control my emotions the way you do. Maybe I'm just not as strong as you are.
Why, you think this is easy for me? It isn't. And make things like that make it harder, all right?
Well, I was just trying to be convincing in case Kirk was watching.
Fine, you convinced me too, and that is not going to happen again.
Fine! Believe me, I'll just keep as much space as I can between the two of us.
Look. Come on, now don't start crying. It's not the kind of... What is so funny?
You are.
I am?
Yes, you are. We used to fight like this all the time, you remember? In a really weird way. I miss it.
Gina, he had his hands all over her. They were rolling around on the floor. I cannot stand for that.
You can't do anything. You won't have me to blame it on. You'll be their primary suspect. Look at what's going on with David Laurent. They'll think that white killing's become the latest
Look,
fad.
I know you have a gun here. I want it.
You
now,
can't
where
have
is
it. If you try to hurt me, I'm going to play that tape confession.
Do not threaten me. I told you that.
Well, then stop making me threaten you. You go home, you relax, take a hot bath, do something. Don't get so excited. New hearts don't grow on trees, you know.
I want the gun, Gina. I am not going to ask you again. Where is it?
Leave me alone.
Where is it?
Not I won't let the open out here. I tell you, leave me alone. Get away.
All right. I'm leaving. But I'm not going to forget this, Gina.
You know, there's nothing on heaven or earth that can keep me away from you now. Let the sin be mine.
Oh, no, you can't take the blame for my sins. Can't take the credit either.
That's a pity. I'd be living in a state of perpetual grace.
I do believe that divorce is wrong. But so is what I'm doing to you and Mark right now.
This isn't wrong. Don't let anyone make you believe for an instant that what's happened between us is anything less than blessed. What's wrong is you feeling that you have to go back to Mark and leave this behind you.
Think how unfair that is to him. There is another way. I just don't know if I can go through with it.
What way?
I can't talk about it yet.
It affects me. I want to know about it.
Mason, I can't. It's not all Mark's fault. The unhappiness I've been feeling, I can't blame it all on him. But even though I feel the way I do about you, I think we might have made our marriage work, except...
Except what?
He changed after the accident in the cabin.
I don't understand what the accident could have to do with it.
Well, I can't explain it right now. I think I should go because he's going to be home, and I don't want him to get home before me and wonder where I am. And
well, why not? How many times have you wondered about him? Let him worry.
It's not about getting even, Mason.
I know that. It's just... You decided on a course of action, haven't you?
Yes, I think so.
What is it?
I can't tell you.
Please?
This is something I have to work out by myself.
All right, but promise me you won't make a decision tonight. What's happened between us is new and confusing, but it had to happen. You do believe that?
Yes.
Good. Don't make any hasty decisions. We can talk tomorrow. Maybe you can tell me then.
We'll talk, but not tomorrow. That's too soon. I'll let you know when I'm ready, though.
Well, what am I supposed to do in the meantime? What do I do the next time I see you?
Oh, Mason, I know this isn't fair to you.
Fair? Whatever you decide, I want to say in it. I want to vote.
You'd stuff the ballot boxes.
Well, all used to be fair in love and war.
Don't pressure me, all right? But don't worry, because it's all going to be all right.
Well, because I love you. And it'll work out just the way I want, right?
Does anybody ever tell you that you're spoiled?
No, because I always threw a tantrum when they did. But I'm getting better.
You are better. Better than anybody I know. Oh, Mason.
What?
I love you.
Did you hear what you just said?
I love you. I love you.
It's the first time you ever said it.
The first time I ever felt it.
I love you too. Mary.
No, I think I'm gonna wait for my wife a few more minutes.
And where are you staying now?
Oh, I'm making some special appearances on the guest sofa circuit. Sometimes I got to, sometimes breaking ankles. My calendar is not full for the season. If you'd like me to make an appearance on your sofa.
No, Lionel, I don't think that would be a good idea.
I'm just joking. I wouldn't put any further strain on our relationship. Well, you're taking things very seriously tonight.
I know. I thought you meant it.
No.
Actually, I am surprised. I thought you and Augusta were getting closer because of everything that's happened. You seem united with Warren.
We are? Where? Yeah, Augusta and I are closer. It's more like a ceasefire than an end to hostility.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you lose some, you don't win others. Huh?
Seems like you've had more than your share of losses lately. I don't know how to say this tactfully, but I know your finances aren't in great shape right now, and I want to lend you some money if you want to borrow it. I want to do anything I can to help.
Thank you. I don't need it at the moment. I know I was kind of rocked by all that stuff with CC, but I've regained some equilibrium, thanks.
Well, you're not really solvent.
Well, I've got a few tricks up my sleeves, yeah. Thanks for the offer, and thanks for caring.
Just remember, change your mind, your tricks don't work. The offer still stands.
I'll remember. Well, I guess I better get about my business, hadn't I? It's awfully nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you, too.
Listen, when you were talking to Dr. McCormick just now, and you were kind of upset, is there an illness in the family?
No, what made you think I was upset?
I was watching you. You were angry and upset. I saw it clearly.
I don't even know what we were talking about, so it couldn't have been very important. It must have been your imagination.
I'm Lionel, remember? I know you better than anyone alive. I also know when you're not telling the whole truth, like now.
Right. There is something, but I can't discuss it, so we're going to just have to leave it at that.
Okay. I mean, I'll see you.
Hi. I'm so sorry for all the table hopping. That's okay. I was just commiserating with Lionel about everything that's happened in Warren. You all right?
Yeah, I just saw Dylan a minute ago, and then all of a sudden he disappeared.
Oh?
Dear Kelly, I can see fear and guilt in your eyes every time I'm near you lately. It hurts me and I hate Nick for doing that to you, but I can't seem to find a way around it. So I've decided to try something else to get through to you.
Haley, I just don't want this evening to end.
I don't either. But I've had such a wonderful night. I will always remember this.
Well, now, wait a minute here, okay? You don't always have to remember this. See, because we're going to be doing this again many a times, at least as good as this. I promise you.
Well, I hope so.
All right, plan B here.
What?
How about if we take a short stroll on the beach?
No, I think I could do that.
There you go. Now that's talking. I mean, they have a nice night. Oh, look.
What?
The light up in the upstairs Lockridge house, it's on.
Maybe I left it on.
No, it wasn't on when we drove up.
The caretaker, right?
Let me go check that. I'm not sure. You just wait here for a second, all right? I'll be right back.
Oh, Gina.
Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Hello?
Horseback riding, isn't it?
Has Mary been here?
Why should she be here?
Because someone at the house told me they saw her walking this way. Frankly, I'm glad you don't know where she is either. Why are you staring at me?
Oh, was I?
Has Mary been here?
Yeah. The last time I saw her, she was looking for you. Have you tried the guest house?
The lights were out up there, so I tried the house first.
Well, I tried the guest house. It seems to be the logical place. She's usually home by this hour, unlike you.
She has no business being at home. She was supposed to meet me for dinner at the Orient Express. I waited 2 hours for her, and she never showed up.
Really?
Yeah, I called everywhere, but I couldn't find her. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Well, gee, I'm sorry, Mark. I don't know much about your personal engagement.
Well, you know plenty about my marriage. Mason, I'm going to give you a little piece of advice, and I think you ought to take it. I want you to stay away from Mary from now on. She is my wife. She belongs to me, not you.
Well, for one thing, I don't believe that people belong to each other, Mark. But if they did, I don't think Mary would belong to you anymore. I think you've effectively destroyed that relationship. And I didn't have to do anything but sit back and wait.
There wouldn't have been any problems if you hadn't been in the picture. Now just stay out of the way and watch how well we do. I mean it, Mason. Stay away from the both of us.
Sister Mary. Come in, dear. Come in.
And I'll wait as long as I have to for you to realize that's where you belong. With me. All my love, Dylan.
Look, I know that I'm not supposed to be here, but I was just leaving.
What are you doing here? What is, I've asked you to stay away from me. Why can't you leave me alone?
Kelly, just listen to me a second, okay? I wrote you a letter.
No.
It explains everything. If you'll just read it, and you can give me a call. We'll talk about it.
I tried to understand because I thought the reason you were hurt was my fault, but I'm not going to let you hurt me, Dylan.
Kelly, I don't want to hurt you.
No, everywhere I go, you're there. I've begged you to stay away from me, and you've promised to. Why can't you do that? No.
Kelly, what are you doing?
Operator, get me the police. Yes, it's an emergency.
Just listen to me. Read the letter first. Come on. Stop running from me. Please stop talking to me. Kelly, come on. Stop.
No.
Stop. What's the matter with you? Hush. Hush. I love you. I'm not going to hurt you.
About ready to leave?
I'm going to give it a little longer. I don't want to get home too early.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I just want to get as much mileage as we can out of it. I don't want it to be wasted.
It wasn't wasted. He saw us. He saw us together.
Then why didn't he try anything?
He gave you this, didn't he?
Yeah,
When?
tonight. Want to know why?
Why?
He wanted me to spend the evening with him. Practically begged me. I think in a weird way he didn't want me to come here. I felt sorry for him because I realized how much he must hate me.
The man tried to kill you, and he's very likely going to try to kill you again. You start feeling sorry for him, you're going to make it easier for him to succeed.
I understand that.
Well, then don't forget it. Look, I'm not saying he doesn't love you. But it's sick. It's tied up with hate. You can't trust it.
What about you? Do you hate me?
What are you talking about?
Well, if anybody has a reason to, you two. Complicated your life. A lot.
You did what you thought was right. And so did I. What are we supposed to do? I still cling to the old-fashioned belief that doing right pays off in the end.
I believe that too. I think I learned it from you.
Well, I'm glad you learned something from me.
Learned a lot of things. Please don't get mad at me. I know it sounds really crazy. But ever since we met, I felt like there was this destiny to us. That we experience things in stages. So that we can come around and meet each other again. I think that's what happened here tonight. I really believe that you and I are going to be together someday. I really believe that. You don't have to say anything.
I think it's time to pack it in, pal.
Thanks for talking to me. What do we do now?
You take your pick. You can go to your mama's or Kelly's or the hotel, whatever. I'll make a good excuse.
Cruz, do you think that I might be wrong about Kirk? Maybe he's just angry and jealous and he didn't mean to hurt me.
Eden, once and for all, he's dangerous. Believe me.
Cruz, it's me.
You still here, Nikki? I thought you'd gone.
No, I was hanging around here waiting for Brenda to come back. She hasn't, but Kirk has.
What?
I don't know if he gave your woman the slip or what, but he's right outside the cabana.
Owen?
The first I saw of him was a silhouette against the house.
I don't see him. You sure you saw somebody?
You bet I am. I still don't know if he's armed. Wait a minute, hold on. Nah, I'm losing sight of him. He's circling around back.